Grandpa's content here, y'all, aka Jimmy J, aka J Legend, aka the best in the business. I'm here talking about the Eagles losing against the Chicago Bears 24-15. And it was a stinker. It was clearly a stinker. We couldn't get nothing going on offense. AJ Brown had a big game, but big game and a loss. We couldn't get no field goals. Yeah. You had our kicker Elliott. He's missing field goals. Missed like 2 field goals. We kept going 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out. Players were dropping balls. Had unnecessary penalties. It was just like we could have won this game. And the defense, it just like it was just tired. They was getting gas. Like the Bears offense and ran on us crazy. We couldn't stop the run. And that's it. That was the keys to the game. You stopped the run and able to run, and we couldn't do neither. We couldn't do neither. Couldn't do neither. We couldn't do neither. And it was a shame. We couldn't do neither. Yeah, and it was a shame. Just it didn't look good. It just didn't look good. And and then at the end we couldn't convert the 2-point conversion, but it was a little too late because we would have to convert the 2-point conversion, and then we end up getting the ball back, but we couldn't make enough plays. Couldn't make enough plays. Couldn't make enough plays. And like I said, it came down to us stopping the run and being able to run the football effectively. And we couldn't do neither one of them. Like I said, we couldn't do neither one of them. And we got gas on our defense. Defense couldn't stop the Bears. They just looked tired. They was on the field too long. AJ Brown had a 100 yard catch. He had a 100 yard game. He had a 100 yards. I think he had 115 yards in the touchdown. But it wasn't enough. Devontae looked like he was hurt. Goddard was a non-factor. Defense, like I said, looked tired. They look tired. They look tired. They look real tired. But yeah, they look tired. They look real tired. But the Eagles had a long day. The defense getting wearing out. The offense, we can't run the football. Saquon, he just looked bad. He dropping all these balls to keep the drives alive, and it just looked bad. It looked real bad. This just looks real bad. And I can show you one of the plays. AJ Brown.
Quickly, the pass is caught. Brown for the score. For the score. Has protection. Going deep for Brown. Touchdown. 33 now.
The Brown, I think he had the Brown basically had 2 touchdowns. That we did. I guess we did have a takeaway.
Eagles back in business.
But we
fake it to him. And then it's picked off. Intercepted to the 35 yards.
Eagles did have, but we couldn't get enough plays.
Fake it to him.
And we gave
And
the
then it's
game away
picked
just like we
off.
gave the game away in Dallas. But we did have Malcolm Jenkins to the Eagles Hall of Fame, which was well deserved.
Groove and be more consistent. Yeah, he's 9 out of 20. That's 45%. And they finally get to him.
And Jalen Carter had a sack.
Consistent. Yeah, he's 9 out of 20. That's 45%. And they finally get to him. Find that groove and be more consistent.
But he had a sack. Jalen Carter had a sack, but the Eagles, to their avail, they just didn't make enough plays. Didn't make enough plays. We didn't stop the run. We let the Bears gas us. We just didn't make enough plays. We made some plays, but we didn't get in. We didn't make enough plays to offset it. We let the Bears after halftime get a lead on us, and then we were short, and then we couldn't score until like the fourth quarter. Yeah, we couldn't score until the fourth quarter, and to me it just didn't make no sense. It just didn't make no sense. But the Eagles, like I said, final score 24-15, and it was just an ugly game. A real ugly game. We couldn't put consistent drives together. We couldn't stop the run. We got one turnover, but it wasn't enough to beat the Bears. It wasn't enough to beat the Bears, and It just wasn't enough. But yeah, the Eagles, they just couldn't make enough plays. They couldn't make enough plays and couldn't and also couldn't stop the run, and we couldn't force enough turnovers, and the defense was on the field way too long. Can't go three and out, have all these penalties. It's just not disciplined football. And if we can't pull it together, we gonna end up being in a wild card. We may not even host a playoff game if we don't get things together. But this is the Crown Prince of commentating, signing out. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Till next time, peace.